It's a bit of a mean trick, yes. It's the same one people use in relationships, the little tease, that keeps you wanting more. We're playing that same trick on our Street Fighter brain here. So now, when I put the controller down, I want it. I need it. My whistle's a bit all wetted. When I come back tomorrow, I'll run through the same drills, anti-airs, B&Bs, hit confirm, sauce, combos, same stuff I do every single time I sit down to play. And then I run up some Battle Hub matches, and now I want to play ranked. Now it's day 2. Now it's like now there's no holds barred. Now play whenever you want. You're back in the game now. That's what we wanted to get. We wanted to get back in the game. Now our brain, the carrot is no longer dangling in front of our face. We have taken a bite of the carrot. We're in there. That's the point. Getting back into Street Fighter after break isn't about grinding or proving anything. It's about rediscovering why you started playing in the first place. You warm up, reconnect with your fundamentals, remind yourself how fun it is, and you stop while you're still hungry. What's up, party people, and welcome back indeed. It has been a minute since I made a video, and I actually wanted to make a video about that. So this video's main process is going to be on how to get back into Street Fighter after a long break. I have been out of the game for a little bit because of, real life stuff. So when I started this channel, my goal was simple. I love Street Fighter. I wanted to help the game grow in a way I could. Making videos felt like a way to justify the time I spent playing, but more than that, it was about having fun. That's what's supposed to be at the core of this entire thing. We're playing a video game, whether you're grinding ranked matches or making content. Street Fighter is supposed to be fun, you know what I mean? Playing tournaments, whatever you like doing, just playing with friends. It's all about fun. But I think that gets lost sometimes. We look around and see pro streamers and content creators playing tight schedules every day, every week, labbing new tech, streaming every day, pushing for that next thing. For them, it's not just passion, it's their career. And while that's amazing and awesome, most of us don't live our lives like that. For us, the game, has to take a back seat sometimes, which is why I'm making this video. I'm trying to get back in the game, and I'm trying to show you guys how to get back in the game after a long break. So, for example, my goal for this phase was to hit 1900 MR, which would have been my personal best. My previous highest was 1855. This season across 2 accounts, my peak was 1813, and then I just kind of stopped playing. I haven't really played since. My last long session was on October 10th during my last live stream. Even typing that feels weird. It's been about 18 days. It's been over 2 weeks. But honestly, I wasn't going to force myself to play or stream when I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I do this because I enjoy it. That's really the only reason. But sometimes I need to take breaks. My main priorities in life, my real dreams, aren't Street Fighter related. They're time consuming. And when I do have free time, I put a lot of it into my art. I won't say exactly what kind of art I do. I like to keep my life private in that way. I want my YouTube to stay anonymous, separate from my personal life, and I give a heck about attention. I imagine all you guys would respect those wishes. But this is about, real life. Whatever people want to do is what they want to do. It's about lifting people up. I've had to take breaks from fighting games many times since I got into them, probably about 2010 or so. That's really the main point of the video, is getting back into the game. I haven't even touched C Viper since she came out. It's been quite a bit, like 2 weeks, maybe longer since she came out. And I know I'm not the only one in that position. You might boot the game up when a new character drops, try them out, realize you don't vibe with them, go back to your old mate, and then tap out again. That's totally fun. Games are supposed to be fun. You spend money on it, you get to decide how you want to enjoy it. But what if your goal is improvement, and now you're worried that after taking time off, you won't be able to pick up where you left off? My advice, don't go in it with that mindset. Instead, think of it like this. When climbers scale mountains, they plant flags, markers, to show how far they've gone. In Street Fighter, those flags are your personal milestones. Maybe for you, that's hitting platinum, diamond, gold, bronze, whatever. Rank doesn't matter. What matters is recognizing your own progress. When you come back after a long break, it's like picking up an old video game you used to know by heart. You're a little rusty, but it comes back. With a little warm-up, that's where drills come in. Think of drills as your checkpoints before heading back up the mountain. You're making sure your body, or in this case your Street Fighter brain, is ready to climb again. Start with the anti-airs, always the first one for me. They're simple, fundamental, and get your reflexes going. Then move into basic combos, bread and butters, level 1, level 2, level 3 super stuff. After that, work on hit confirms. Sure, you can't perfectly replicate hit confirms and trading them, but it still helps you resync your rhythm and timing. You're just trying to knock off the rust and get back piloting your character in the way only you can. You start off, every time you pick the game back up after a break, you start off with these drills and it gets you right back into that mindset. And then lastly, you run a sauce combo, you know, the ones that just make you feel cool. Do it 10 times on both sides. Remind yourself why that combo is so satisfying in the first place. These drills aren't about mechanical improvement. They're about to reconnect you with the game. You know, what you like about it. Remind you, hit those nostalgia points after taking a long break. This is the process is like riding a bike. You wobble a bit, and then suddenly it clicks again, and now you're ready to head back out. But before you jump into rank, check your red flags, your markers as you're climbing up the mountain. Where were you last time you played, you know? And that's where the battle HUD comes in. Don't force yourself to play ranked right away. There's no reason to risk losing hard-end points and demoralize yourself. You're here to have fun, not stress. The battle hub is a fun place. Has a great feature where if you hold L1 and press triangle to bring up the list of players around your skill level, find someone near your rank, sit at a cabinet, run a set, see where you're at as opposed to the last time you played. You know what I mean? That's it reminds you, the fun stuff, and then you can see like, oh, I used to do this, I used to do that, oh, I remember fighting this, and it helps you feel good. After you run that set, stop. If today is the first day you're getting back in the game and you just ran your drills and you just played your first set, now stop. Seriously, stop right there. You could run your drills, you played a fun set, you discovered that you want to play the game, so why stop now? Because of psychology. If you stop while you're still hungry for more, you create this little spark in your brain, this craving to come back tomorrow. It's the same trick advertisers and game designers use to keep you coming back. It's that like FOMO kind of thing. You're using it on yourself here. You want to leave the game on a high note while that excitement is still bubbling. You want that feeling in the back of your mind. And like, man, I can't wait to play again. I want to play again after work tomorrow. I want to play again right now. That anticipation builds momentum. It's a bit of a mean trick, yes. It's the same one people use in relationships, the little tease, that keeps you wanting more. We're playing that same trick on our Street Fighter brain here. So now, when I put the controller down, I want it. I need it. My whistle's a bit all wetted. When I come back tomorrow, I'll run through the same drills, anti-airs, B&Bs, hit confirm, sauce combos, same stuff I do every single time I sit down to play. And then I run some battle hub matches, and now I want to play ranked. Now it's day 2. Now it's like now there's no holds barred. Now play whenever you want. You're back in the game now. That's what we wanted to get. We wanted to get back in the game. Now our brain, the carrot is no longer dangling in front of our face. We have taken a bite of the carrot. We're in there. That's the point. Getting back into Street Fighter after break isn't about grinding or proving anything. It's about rediscovering why you started playing in the first place. You warm up, reconnect with your fundamentals, remind yourself how fun it is, and you stop while you're still hungry. Do that, like I said, one day, and by day 2, as long as you had fun that first day. If you play, you're like, this game is ass, and you threw it in the trash, who knows, you might still get the itch, but you might not. That being said, party people, I am the Depressed Gamer. I need you all to be good to yourselves. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every single one. I'm going to do my best to get more content out to you as much as I can, as quickly as I can. But, it is what it is. I'll do my best. I'll get it out to you guys when I can, how I can. And yeah, of course, I know the Sea Viper guy needs to be made. I'll get to it when I get to it. I haven't even touched the character yet. I'll get to it, guys. But keep your eyes out. I'll have more content coming down the pipe and more info on the Sea Viper guide and stuff coming your way soon. So everyone have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one.